I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on Spotlight, step into a world where belief shapes reality in a wonderful book written by Brian Feldman. It is called Key in the Bottle. It is a captivating tale of generational magic that tugs at the very fabric of tradition and wonder. The author's narrative promises to enchant readers as it explores the delicate dance between the mystical and the mundane. We're delighted to have this very talented author join us here today on Spotlight. We thank our team at Atticus Publishing for helping us put him in the spotlight today. And we ask viewers like you to support writers like him by subscribing to our channel and by purchasing this wonderful book. The links are below this interview. Brian, great to see you here today on Spotlight.
Great to see you. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Real pleasure to meet you, sir. This is a great book, very inspired, very imaginative. How did you ever come up with the idea?
My grandmother, God rest her soul, she gave it to me in a dream. And I put the bits and pieces together. And I wrote it, and then I rewrote it. And I sat on it for a long time, and then I decided to get it published. I sat on it for about 16 years.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I've got books stored away on hard drives like that also that I've written. I really loved when I wrote, but I never got the push to actually get it published. So I'm glad you did, because this is a great story. And let's give the folks at home an overview. What is the book about?
Well, it's a little magical story. If you spend time with your grandparents, sleepovers, and like making cookies or doing fun stuff, kind of sort of like a reward in the end, I guess you can say. It's not about somebody's personal single life. It's just about, in general, life growing up with grandparents, and then as you get older and start, developing career and school and so on. And it comes down to when a person's 30th birthday, that night the magic happens. And I can't tell you the rest of
it. Exactly. Don't give it all away. That's great.
It's a little magical story.
Yep.
It's a key in a bottle, and it's handed down from generation to generation, whoever wants to accept it. When I wrote the book, it was directed towards the female side of generations, but it can go either way.
Yep, absolutely.
And if you pass it by, you just pass it to the next person, whoever wants it. Right. And again, it's passed down from generation to generation. The magic only happens once on the person's 30th birthday, and that's it. It doesn't happen again.
And faith and belief are a big part of your story. You have to believe in order to have the magic, right?
You do have to believe. And you definitely have to believe. And I'm a believer in the magic, and it does, it does happen. Not everything, but magic does happen. I guess miracles or just fate. Things do happen to people that believe in it or believe in themselves. I never thought I had this in me to write this book.
But you did believe in yourself enough to write it. You did believe in yourself enough to have it published. So that also points to the faith and the belief you're talking about. The key comes to the recipient at their 4th birthday, but they have to wait 26 years until they're 30 years old for the magic to happen. Why did you choose those ages, and why did you make that waiting period so long?
I wish I could answer that. I don't know. It just the 30th birthday seemed like a nice round number.
And it's also kind of like an important birthday. You're going from you can say you're a kid up until you're about 28, 29. By the time you're 30, you're grown, right? So that's part of it also.
You when you're in your teens, you can't wait to be in your 20s. And then when you're in your 20s, you're hesitating on getting to 30. After 30, it's like perfect gift to start off your 30s.
Exactly.
I guess you can say.
We all need a little magic in our 30s. Maybe we can stop 40 from happening and we can stay at 30. That would be nice, right?
Yeah. Well, believe me, I wish I'd go back to my 20s.
Same here. Same here. So tell
But
me a little bit about this dream that you had. Did your grandmother tell you the story in the dream? Is that what it was?
I that night I had she's gone. Uh I've had a few times she's come back to visit, believe it or not.
Mhm.
And the one time in the dream, I guess she just, you know, gave me this gift. And it was pretty clear because when I woke up from it, I wrote it down right away. So it's kind of, sometimes you have a dream and you just, when you wake up, you just remember bits and pieces, maybe one little segment. But when I woke up, it was clear. It was clearer, and it was like something I had to do.
Yeah.
So I did it, and I put a little. I got a big imagination. My imagination is, you know, uh, I got a good one.
That's great.
I just
That's great.
put a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and mixed it all together, and then I rewrote it, and here I am now talking to you.
Awesome. Awesome. Now let's say, you pick up the phone and you see Christopher Nolan is calling you and he wants to turn it into a movie. Have you thought about that? Like, this book is out
I
there now.
well, I'd probably be like, oh man, this is the big one, but yeah,
You hear that,
I
Rosie? I'm
I
coming to
would.
visit you,
You
baby.
got um. I would jump on the chance because I'm not trying to be modest, but I feel that there's something there that
Yeah,
can go further in a good way too. No violence, no this, something family oriented, or maybe like a Christmas special
yep,
or something. There's just something in my mind. There's something there
yep.
more than just a book. It would be great.
Yeah, it'd be
It would be,
awesome
it
to
would be an
see.
honor.
Yeah, yeah,
It
awesome
really
to see
would. I
your
mean, I'd be.
characters brought to life, see the settings brought to life, to work with a creative genius like Christopher Nolan or whomever. And it seems fantasy, mystical, magical series and movies are very popular right now. So it seems like you've come at a good time for, fantasies like this.
Well, thanks to my sons and my friends who've read the book before it was published. That they're the ones that really inspired me to publish it.
Mm,
And I personally can't read the book without being teary eyed.
yeah,
So I
agreed.
think I haven't touched it, and I probably haven't read it in almost 2 years.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
everybody's always got that awesome set of grandparents, and my one set of grandparents were really awesome. My other set was great too,
yeah,
but it's just it was there. I don't know. I just she gave it to me, and we were close. And she was an awesome woman.
yeah. Yeah,
She
well,
was tough, but she was great, and she was
yeah.
a great cook.
Well, that's great that you're continuing her memory, her legacy by publishing this book and getting the word out there to people. Before we leave you today, I just want to ask you, is there a message you want readers to take away from this book?
My main message. I really didn't think about that. My
I,
my
I
main.
would think it's about family. I mean, because that's what it
Well,
all
yeah,
comes down to is
to
the
keep family
generation.
tight as much as you can.
Yeah.
I mean, family's a gift. My family was tight for a long time, and my father was the one that kept everybody together. I never realized. I always thought it was my mother.
Mm,
Um, but yeah, family is precious. It's a precious thing, no matter what. And it's a blessing to be part of a family because there's a lot of people out there that don't have a family.
right. And I guess also the other part of the message is if you do believe, if you do have faith, then magical things do happen, whether it's quote unquote magic, literal magic, or figurative magic, but you can make things happen if you believe.
Yes,
Yeah.
you got to believe. You got to be positive, and eventually something good happens to somebody. It happens.
Yeah.
Can't guarantee it, but it happens.
Exactly. Exactly. Nothing's guaranteed in life other than
No,
the fact that there are no
exactly.
guarantees. But this is a wonderful book, and I guarantee it that
Thank you.
you'll enjoy it. It'll make you smile. It'll bring tears to your eyes at times. It is called Key in the Bottle. It is written by Brian Feldman. The links are below this interview. Click on the link, read more about the book, order the book. It's a terrific Christmas present, a terrific gift for the holidays. It's a gift for yourself as well. You will just love it. Brian, thanks so much for joining us here today on Spotlight.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Pleasure is
And,
all mine. And to the folks
I
at
hope
home, go ahead. I'm sorry.
whoever reads it, I just hope they enjoy it. That's the most important thing.
Absolutely.
That they enjoy the book.
Yep, absolutely. And perhaps coming to a big screen near you. That would be wonderful as well. To the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford, thanking you for your time this time. Until next time on Spotlight.